Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Tea Time Tarot with Bonnie. So I've decided that I'm going to do some pick a card readings, starting here. This is 1, 2, 3. I believe this is Labradorite. This is like opening up your psychic. This is like amethyst. Ooh, something was sticky on there. It's not good. And this is smoky quartz. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read some oracle and some tarot cards for each of these groups. It's just going to be a general message, something that maybe has been weighing on your mind and you're looking for a little bit of clarity. But yeah, I'm just gonna read, see what comes up for you, see what the collective has to share, what kind of messages you have coming. So just concentrate on the cards and choose whichever one pops out to you first. Now I will put timestamps in here so that you're able to jump ahead to the card that you chose. That way you don't have to listen to the whole thing unless you want to. But yeah, so I'll just give you a couple of seconds to choose there, and then I'll go ahead and start the reads. Okay, so this is card number 1. This is the Oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. The card that's come up for you is the Salem Master. Sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Be graceful in the moment and action. So for me, this is telling you to keep an eye on what you're doing, but be ready to move forward. Don't jump to conclusions. Like, really focus on what it is that you want to achieve and go for it. You've got the power within you. You hold the strength. You are the creator. You just keep your eye on the prize and don't stop going. So I am going to read from the book on this one and let you know what the message is from here. Just give me 1 second to find it. Okay, so the message from this Shalun Master is slow and steady, breathe and flow. Sorry, breath and flow. Take a gentler approach. So, like, keep your eye on the prize. This master calls forth the ninja within. The medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So keep your eye on the prize. Make sure you're not rushing into anything. So let's see. I got the spellcaster, so I'm just going to see what kind of energy comes from this deck for you. You got the dragon, you got the power, you hold it, but you just have to be smart about it. Don't rush into anything that's gonna... Okay, so we got passion. So whatever it is you've got a lot of passion. This is a lot of drive for you. This is something you've been really focusing on. Yeah, and it's true to your heart. Like, this is love. This is a time when you are going to shine, but you just have to be patient. Patient with it, and trust that everything's going to go when it needs to. Like, you have this brings so much joy to you. Like, when I'm looking at this love card, I'm just feeling a sense of calm, a sense of peace, a sense of, happiness. And here I feel that, like, you're parading. You know that you can do whatever it is that you want to do, but you just have to make sure you're doing it at the right time, at the right pace. Don't rush anything. It's not worth it. Like, just take your time. Don't worry yourself. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you just need to trust that, you're being guided. Things will move the way it's supposed to. Okay, let's see. I have my chakra oracle and another deck in here. I think it's angel messages, and the cards just like literally flew out of all over the place, and I don't even know where that one went to. There it is. So perception and indecision. So you're fighting a battle. Like you're for some reason you're losing sight of what you really want because you're afraid to go after it. But you know, like you just need to, like I have to keep on saying, keep your eye on the prize. Like transformation is happening. When one door closes, another one opens, but you have to decide which one that you want to walk through, because there's going to be opportunity, there's going to be chance, but you need to follow your heart. You need to believe in yourself. You need to just sit back, take a moment, breathe that in, and just remember why you're doing what you're doing. Remember why you're making this choice. Remember why this is happening. Like this is something that you're creating in your own life, and it's totally up to you where it goes from here. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel of what to read next for you guys. So I'm going to take one more oracle, and this is the Light Keepers. I consider this deck like my God and Goddess deck. These are like gods and goddesses, and every time a message comes in from these guys, I find that it's like a beautiful, like right on the nose. Okay, so let's take a peek and see what message they have for you. File number 1, please. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to do it this way. Cernionis. I would say this wrong. It's a life. He's the life force. He express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Again, like express yourself, open yourself up. Whatever this is that you want to do, it's like a desire. It's a passion. You wanting to do this. It's there. Like you're opening yourself in so many different ways when you actually go for what you want. But as long as you just take your time, don't rush, make sure that this is the right thing to do. Like I'm gonna read the message from this guy too. Like it's so okay. There is a deep buildup of life force within you now, and you need to channel it into action. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual, or be aware of sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you have been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually or spiritually, potential can become tamed or muted. So if you're denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. Ask Saronas knows, to help you to access your sexual self that it honors your soul. If you and your partner are trying for a child, and this card appears, fertility is very possible, especially if Bridget, Saronius twin flame, is present too. But we're not going to pull another card, but I'm almost tempted. So yeah, like this is definitely like I have to say it, like maybe this is what you're after. Maybe you're looking to extend your family, and maybe for some of you, you've been having a really difficult time. And I feel I have to say that, you know, like you need to let go of this want, this desire, this outcome, because you're just so focused on what's not happening that you're stressing yourself out. You're going beyond where you need to be. Once you can let it go and just let life happen and just go with the flow, you know, like things can change like in a quick hurry. Like you'd be surprised. Like I'm gonna say I was told that I was never going to be able to have children, and when I finally let go of wanting, it happens. And I have 2 beautiful children, you know, like things happen when they're supposed to happen, and you just have to let things go with the flow. Like it's not easy to let that hurt, that desire, that want, that feeling of needing to go. But when you just live your life, things can happen. Things can happen. Okay, so I never honestly did not think that this would go into a reading like that, but that's so cool it did. I'm going to pull some tarot. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm going to do the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake and Elizabeth Alba. This is like my very first tarot deck. Well, one of them. Okay, so I'm going to see what this is. I'm going to go past, present, future with this. So I think it is 2. One more. Let's see. So the 2 of Swords, yeah, it's a mental. You're trying to make some kind of a decision. And you're making a decision of happiness. If you want peace, you want giving, you want love, you want, you know, you want to feel like, oh man, okay, you're gonna have to give me a minute here. They're just flying. Okay, I'm just gonna put these the way I feel. Okay, so the Hierophant. I'm going to be honest. I feel that you just need to get into some kind of like the breathe. Take time out. I'm going to read. I'm not going to read like how you would read these out of the book. I'm going to read them as it's coming to me. So I'm feeling that right now you and your partner need a break. You need to take time to relax, to center yourselves, to get back together in harmony. Maybe you need to seek counsel. I don't know if maybe you already are seeking some kind of counsel, but I feel that there's something. You both just need to look into each other's eyes and remember, you know, why you're doing this, the happiness though, you know, like what, don't allow this thought that's going on in your head to continue to rule you. You know, like our thoughts are, I'm lost for words there. I'm lost for words. But it's showing, you know, like this, you got a lot of, well, you got 2 wands, 2 swords. So like this is something that you've been wanting to create for a long time because you know it's going to bring you happiness, but you're just feeling that something is being taken from you. And it's so hard to make the choice because it's been ongoing for so long that mentally it's draining you. It's taking you to somewhere you don't want to be, you know, like maybe there's some kind of arguing or somebody's not, you know, getting along. Like I'm feeling that if this is in regards to a partner, I know this read might be kind of seeming like it's going all over the place, but if this is in regards to a partner, then you guys need to come together. You need to remember what it is that why you got together and stop letting all this emotional, all this head stuff that's in your head take you to a place where you don't want to be, because these guys have something really good together. Like this is could be a really new a good start for you. You know, like this is the Ace of Wands. This is the beginning of something new. You know, seeing what needs to be changed and finally choosing what it is that you want to do and going for it. Don't allow these thoughts that you have from the past keep coming up, because it's not going to help you any. Like it doesn't bring you into a place of happiness. Balance is what you need right now. Like I said, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to go to a, like the card shows, a yoga class, go to a yoga class. Take some breathing classes together. Like meditate, do whatever it is that you need to do, but you need to get into a space that's going to bring you to where it is that you really want to be. Like, because these emotions, these thoughts, these things that go on in your head, it's not fair. Let's see if there's anything else they'd like for you to hear out of this deck. Like I could see people helping. Like there's people that are coming towards you, you know, that are going to help give you some good information. Yeah, like there's the Hangman. You're stuck. You're feeling like you're not able to go anywhere. Like it's the same thing over and over and over again. But little do you know, like you're hanging by you're hanging by a thread that's not even attached to anything. And you've got the key to be able to open yourself and take yourself out of this space that you're in right now. But you just need to make sure that you have your eye on the prize and get your shit out of there, because like the Star, this is good things are coming. Like it's once you can get balanced, like once you can clear yourself, get to where you need to be, your energy is just going to flow. Like it's going to be so beautiful. And you're going to come to the end of this burden. Like, this burden is just going to finally be lifted off you because you've walked this so many times. Like, now it's just, it's the end of it. You know what I mean? Like the 10 of wands, like, and you've got a lot of wands. So there's a lot of passion in here, like a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of want, a lot of, wanting to create, to start something. But this 10 of wands is a new start, if you think about it, because it's a burden. It's something you've been carrying for a long time, and you just need to let it go because it's not doing you any favors, like in some sense. So with the Three of Pentacles, I'm going to say this is something that's going to bring another person into your life. Like, okay, so I'm going to say, I feel that this could be, for some of you, this could be a pregnancy. Like, this could be a new start. This could be a beginning. Like, this is a new creation. Somebody is coming together with you and your partner, and things are going to start to manifest. They're going to start to change. You're going to see exactly what it is that you're looking to do. Like, and I don't know why, but if for some reason I just heard surrogate. So I'm putting it out there. Maybe you've been looking for a surrogate mother, for somebody to help you with this conflict. I don't know, but I'm feeling that things are going to come together for you. Like, your energy is so beautiful. Like, look, it's between the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. Like, this is like, you are going to bring yourself into where you belong. You're going to start to see the way you're going to open yourself up to what is there for you to receive. Like, it's beautiful. Like, honestly, like, it's not something you can't overcome. Like, your emotions, your thoughts, yes, they are a pain in the ass, but just as well as I know that it's always mind over matter. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Look at what you've done already in your life. Okay, so I'm going to take one more card for pile one. Excuse me if I messed up there. So I'm going to read an oracle from Universe Has Your Back. I feel like a heavy burden is being lifted. Like, once you can get yourself out of this energy of feeling like you're just stuck somewhere, that, like, you can't move, when really you can, you're going to start to see things really changing, and it's going to be changing for the better. I honestly, that's what I feel. So when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. So right there, it's telling you, like, it's going to take time, it's going to take power, but when you are actually connected to what's making you happy and seeing things in a clearer picture, universe is going to start bringing things into your life like you would never have expected. Like, it's crazy how it happens, but I know I've experienced it, and I'm pretty sure that you yourself have experienced it. But okay, well, I'd like to thank you for listening to pile one. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. It'd be truly appreciated. But yeah, okay, guys, take care, and I hope everything works out. Hey, pile two, welcome to your reading. You have chose the amethyst, the third eye, the opening, the knowing, the seeing, the trusting, the believing. All of the good stuff. Okay, so the overall energy is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. So what I'm going to do for you guys, pile two, is I'm just going to read whatever cards pop out to me, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so, and I will read this from the book as well. So, wise one, grow within your current situation. So, you're going through some kind of I keep looking at the moon, and I'm feeling that this is waxing. So I'm feeling that this is moving out of one phase into another. You're gaining a lot of information. I feel for some of you, this is like really spiritually, that you've been opening yourself up to hear what your guides and your spirits are telling you, and you're seeing different signs around you. Maybe you're seeing feathers, or maybe you're seeing a lot of crows or ravens. I find that they are, to me, that bird is spirit. That bird is not a bird of fear. It is a bird of clarity, of knowing. And same with the owl. They're wise. They keep an eye out. Like they're not like they're extremely intelligent birds. Like, okay, let me read this. Let me see what it says. So we're looking for the wise one. Sorry, it takes me a minute to find it. I love owls, and it's funny because owls and crows are like my birds. They are my knowing that spirit is with me, that the universe is listening to what I have to say at that time. So, knuckle down, be reliable and committed, be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. So, to me, like I said, I think that you've been getting a lot of messages from spirit, and maybe you just haven't been paying attention to them, or you've just kind of been pushing them off because you didn't really understand them. But listen, the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but preserve. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that it is not you were born to be. Oh, I'm sorry. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So I do have to say that I feel for some of you, this could be in regards to a relationship. I feel that something may have been, has really left you feeling betrayed, in a sense. I'm feeling that for some of you that you were really let down. Like you couldn't believe that this happened. That it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because I'm feeling pulled to read from the Moonology and the relationship to see where this is going. I feel that some of you are coming into a point in a relationship too where you're just kind of you've been bored. Look at these pop right out too, eh? And you maybe something has happened and it's kind of rocked your world a little bit, and it's making you see where things need to be changed. You know, maybe within yourself, you're understanding some of your own fears, things that have been holding you back. So you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you need to be happy. You need to enjoy, be in the moment, be in the present. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Impassion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So to me, I'm really feeling pile number 2 that this is really coming within yourself. This is the time when you are really starting to reflect and look at who you are and what you want. It's almost like a sense of you've lost yourself somewhere along the way, and all of a sudden now you're realizing that, and you're wanting to make the change. And I feel for some of you is that maybe you just haven't been able to reach out to your partner. You've been feeling a little shy, or maybe they've said some things to you that have really hurt you, and it's hard to let that go. But you really need to give yourself the chance to allow forgiveness, allow yourself to be free, to be happy, to be you. And you know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. You know, you may come into this and figure out that, you know, it's not what it's supposed to be, but I feel that it's really going within yourself, because this is your soulmate. This person is your soulmate. And it's worth waiting. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So everything is working out the way that it's supposed to be for you. But you just need to love yourself. You need to, like, there is a lot of passion in this relationship. And this is, I feel, is a very deep connection. This is something, this is meant to be, like this relationship. And everybody goes through a time in their life when things don't seem to be going the way, but you need to take a step back and remember, you know, see, feel, love. Like, I have to say, don't hide yourself anymore. Like, don't like, I feel that they are wanting, they need for you to come to them, because I feel that they're maybe feeling a little bit left out. Maybe they're not feeling so as you love them as much as you used to. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying I don't know. Maybe that's something you say a lot, or your partner says a lot. I don't know. When questions is asked, you're like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know. I don't know what I want. But really, you do know what you want. You know? You know? Okay. So we got blossoming abundance and envy. So somebody is envious. There's some jealousy going on. There's a little bit of conflict. Like but you got to leave the shadow in the shadow. Like, I can't say it like that. I don't mean it like that. You need to heal the shadow in order to get to your blossoming abundance. Okay, I have to do this. So when you, my dear friends, are feeling jealous, why? Why are you feeling jealous? Why are you feeling angry? Actually figure out where this emotion is coming from. And I'm going to guarantee it's something that's happened to you or something you've done to somebody else that's triggered this emotion. But it's time to let that go, because it's not worth hanging on to. Divine timing is everything. So, like, abundance is coming your way. I want to see, because I want to be nosy. This is my Dark Goddess deck. I'm just kind of I want to see who comes up. Choose her when I get this feeling. So, Oya, Deliverance. Let's see what this one has to say, because I have never seen this. This is a new deck for me. So, I feel that somebody's going to be giving you something to give you some clarity. I want to read. Oya. Death, destruction, woe, and loss, deep despair amongst chaos. Withstand the storm to be free. Deliverance is liberty. Turbulent, unsettling times reach a climax, heralding the end of something major in your life that you can no longer avoid. Take Oya's hand now as she blows it all asunder. Scattering the debris of the past far and wide, Oya will ensure no hint of the difficulties remain and lead you through this time of death, chaos, and something new. I'm feeling I have to say this while it's there. I'm feeling that this is like your own energy that is going. I feel that you're coming onto an awakening, I want to say. Like, you're opening up, you're seeing yourself. You're really been digging in to your own reasoning, you know? Deliverance is her gift when you face death in all its forms. For without death, the cycle of life will cease to exist. We would cease to be, and all that you have yet to experience would not have the space nor opportunity to manifest itself. This African goddess of old is to be welcomed and treasured, as her presence now is stimulus you need to move forward in your life. Trying to take on this immense force of nature or fight against it will prove your undoing. Learn this lesson now, and what awaits you will make it worthwhile. It's worth waiting for. So whatever it is that you need to express, to show, to let go of, this is the shadow that you need to release. A house move further afield is unlikely. Let go of old patterns and behaviors. A job is coming to an end. A death changes your outlook. End to an unhealthy relationship. A birth in the family is announced. Take a last-minute holiday to somewhere unfamiliar, and don't be afraid to ask for help. So something is coming to an end. And I don't really honestly feel like this is a relationship coming to an end. I feel that this is your own beliefs, what you have been hanging on to, your old thinking patterns, your old way of going on, and you know, like overthinking and creating a story that's not even true. Like, you just keep on living in this story in your mind, and you're creating the outcome before the outcome even happens, and you're not living in the present. And I feel that this is something that you're starting to see, that you're starting to understand. And maybe for some of you, it's just something that you're starting to dabble in a little bit, and maybe you're looking into your shadow self and seeing how to release all of these different energies, and how to heal from them, to give yourself a better relationship, to be more honest with yourself and your partner. You know, like, it's working with the shadow is it's pretty deep. But this person is worth it. Like, you're worth it. Like, everything is going to happen when it's supposed to happen, and you just need to trust that. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. See, destiny. It's destined to happen. Like, this is going to... These cards are going crazy. So this is something that is definitely yin and yang. Like, you, the guides, the angels are with you. They're watching you. They're guiding you. You were destined to be in this situation. Like, adjacent possibilities. Like, yeah, there's different, you're going to have many opportunities, but like I said before, when one door closes, another one opens. Like, you just have to trust and go to the door. Sorry about that. I have a dog that likes to try to eat the meal lady. She sounds so mean, but she's so friendly. It's so funny. Anyways, so your insecurities, I feel, are holding you back from taking on these possibilities. You've been hurt so many times. People have said things to you. It's left you feeling unstable, lost, lonely, afraid. Maybe for some of you, there's some addictions that the other person has that's kind of been holding you back. But things are going to work out. Like, everything works out to perfection. It's gonna be okay. Like, you are being protected. You're being, like, you have this radiant glow around you. You are divine. You are beautiful. You are you. You are perfection just the way you are. You don't need to be, I don't know, I guess you don't need to drive the fanciest car or own the biggest house. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That's not important. What's inside of you, releasing the energies that you're hanging on to that are holding you back from being truly who you are, and opening yourself up to be loved, to allow love in and to allow love out. That's gonna bring you so much comfort. Like, I don't know. There I go with I don't know again. It's definitely got to be something you said. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. And this is something that you need to surrender to. Something that you just need to let go of to maybe be able to move past this. To see where, the spirits are giving you messages, where they're showing you the way, and trust. And know that everything's going to work out the way that it's supposed to. You've gained a lot of wisdom. You've learned a lot of lessons in life, and this is just another lesson that you're going to have to learn. And it's one that it's going to take a lot of, I want to say mental energy, because getting out of this place of fear, of loneliness, of rejection, of whatever it is that you're hanging on to, it's not easy. So take a let me get myself here. Surrender to stress. So you've got a lot of stress. You got to just let things go. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So for me, I would say meditation would be a good thing for you to try to do, to maybe, like once or twice a week or once a day, whatever your schedule allows you. Even if you're listening to it when you're driving, I don't recommend while you're driving, but you can get some kind of mental clarity from just hearing the words that this meditation can be saying to you. Like, stress is such a killer, and we know this. But when you just release yourself into it and just go with the flow and just deal with what comes as it comes instead of worrying about the outcome. Surrender to defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So this could be with the insecurity. Like, people have said something and you just kind of, you've heard this before and you're tired of hearing it because it's not true. But seeing things in a different light and changing the way you react to something is definitely changes the outcome of the situation in a huge way. And believe me, I'm learning that, and I have a hard time because I don't appreciate people speaking to me or talking to me or like treating me like I'm something that I know I'm not, and I do get defensive. But you know, it takes a stronger person to sit there and realize that this is their emotions, this is their feelings, this isn't you. You know this isn't you. So whatever their opinion is of you is their opinion. And I know you've probably heard it before, or you've said it before, but you know, like truly it honestly is. But understanding that is the hardest thing. The hardest thing. But it's the best thing. And you know, things work out. I keep hearing that things will be okay. I keep hearing, like, I get it. I honestly, I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, I get a sense of like tightness along my shoulders, like a very anxiety, a lot of like, oh, like nervousness, like I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. Like, I want to say this, and you go through it in your mind a million times, but you can never get it out because it's never the right time. Well, the right time will come. And when it comes, you're going to know how to react to it. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Get some, you know, get yourself centered. Work on your root chakra, work on your throat chakra, work on balancing yourself. You know, there's a lot of good meditations on YouTube. There's like, you can even get energy clearings, Reiki, you know, sessions online. Maybe look into that and see where you can help balance yourself to go within, to be able strong enough to see where things are going to go. Like you're going to see things in a different light. Okay, number 2. Thank you for watching. If you liked, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate you stopping in and taking the time to listen to me read for you. All right, take care. Hey, Pile 3. I'd like to welcome you to my channel and thank you for taking the time to listen to my cards or my reads. So I'm just going to read whatever comes up. I've chosen for your overall energy for the read is your Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards. So let's get started. Guardian Angel, you are not alone. I feel that you've been getting some kinds of signs, like you've been seeing things, you've been asking for your angels to come, you've been asking to be guided into a certain situation, or you've been wanting to know if you're on the right path, and you've been asking for some signs, and this is your sign. This is them telling you that they're watching, they're there for you. I'm going to read this card though from the book, because the messages are absolutely inspiring. You know, I feel that you've been getting some synchronicities. I feel that you're starting to open up your sight. You're starting to see things as they are and as they're given to you in front of you. I'm just trying to find... should be right in here. There we go. The message. Okay. So watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. So like I said, they're giving you synchronicities. You're seeing things. You're opening up. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all of their lifetimes to come. So now that you are never alone and never will be alone, this card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive the support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process and know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. That's a beautiful card. You know, that's definitely a wow. That I'm getting a really sense of like lightheadedness. Like I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a sense of sadness. Like I feel for some of you that maybe there's been some kind of a loss and you're just asking or wanting or needing some kind of sign to know that they're still around you, but you're not opening yourself up to actually see it, and it's been given to you and you're being told they're always with you. You know, like this, they're always going to be there. So the Ace of Wands has come out. So maybe you, for some of you, you're trying to decide a new direction to go somewhere. You've been working so hard at the life that you feel that you need to have instead of going towards what you really want to do, something that you're passionate about, maybe being creative. Maybe for some of you, you're trying to pick up a new hobby, maybe like tarot reading, or like painting, writing, something like being out in nature. You're changing things, you want to make something new, and you're just not sure if maybe you're going in the right direction. Yeah, 5 of Wands. You're been worried about what everybody else is saying, and you're feeling that maybe they're going to laugh at you, maybe they're going to make fun of you because of the choice that you're going to make, or you're wanting to do the career path or the hobby or whatever, and you're just not going for it because you're afraid of what other people might have to say, and maybe you're afraid to cause a little bit of friction between people. But there's like you're able to get away from that. Like, don't worry about what other people have to say, because it doesn't matter. See, like the 10 of Cups, when you don't worry about what other people have to say, everything goes the way it's supposed to go. This is a completion. This is your joy. This is your happiness. And these people, these people, these naysayers, the ones that are always on your case, or you're afraid of what they're going to say, they don't matter. This is what matters. Your family is what matters. Your passion, your love. This is what you're thriving for. Don't let it's hard, because you're like, oh, I don't want Betty to think that, I'm crazy, or think that I'm trying to do something that I'm not. But don't worry about what other people have to say, because it doesn't really matter. It only matters to you what your family says. And you're being guided. Trust the signs that you're seeing. Like, if you're seeing repeated numbers, look them up. See what the spiritual meanings are of them. If you're seeing repeated, like feathers, colors, white spirit, feathers come to you at a lot of times. See what they mean. See what the colors mean. See what, like, you are being given signs. Trust those signs. Follow those signs. Don't worry about what everybody else says, because you need to make you happy. And that's all that matters. Okay. I'm going to pull some cards from the Oracle deck here, just to see what the energy is on this situation. Like, okay. Like, this could be a really fruitful thing for you. Like, it's going to bring a lot of happiness, like a little bit of ease. For some of you, there could be, a new family member coming in, but I'm really truly not feeling that on this one, but there's a possibility. So the answers you need are coming. Trust your guardian angels. Trust your spirits. Like, they're giving you they're giving you the go-ahead. They're giving you the signs. They're showing you which way that it is that you need to trust, and know that they're coming. A time to give rather than to take. So now is the time for you to give your love, to give your passion. Like, don't take the bullshit. It's time for you to kind of overcome it. I'm feeling a time to give rather than to take. The new moon. This is a time for this is a new phase. This is a new you. This is a new, what you're going after, what you want. Like, there's so much connectedness to you. I'm feeling a lot of connected, like a lot of coming to yourself, to trusting, to going the way that you want to go instead of the way that everybody else expects you to go. I'm feeling a lot of inner work, Just move this over here. Take a peek at the light keepers and see what these beautiful gods and goddesses may have to say for you. I love when the cards just fly right out. Let's see if there's anything else. And that one literally, like, glid right out. It's gonna go. Okay, so Master Buddha. Ooh, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Hello, right there. They're telling you this is what you're supposed to be doing. Listen to what you have to say, not what everybody else has to say. You know what's right. You know what you want to do. You know where you're being called to go to. Do it. Don't worry about anybody else. Just take the time to center yourself, to find your heart. Open up your heart chakra. Do a little meditation on your heart chakra and your throat, because I'm feeling like this passion is something you're afraid to bring out to other people because of the fear of what everybody else has to say. So I am going to read the book for the Master Buddha, because they give beautiful messages. Okay, so you are moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are a part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, or work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. Hello, there's your messages, your spirit guide, your guardian angel telling you, it's time for you to give to yourself rather than to take, it's wow. I love how the reading flows together. Like, this is a serious spiritual message for you to trust your inner voice. Like, I can't say it enough. You need to not worry about what everybody else says, because you know what? They're putting you in a space that you don't belong in. Okay, I'm going to pull a card from the What You Need to Surrender deck. Pardon me. And see what it is that you need to release, to, maybe do some meditation on, to let go of. Let's see, pile number 3. Surrender to denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So when I pulled that card, I really felt that 5 of Wands come up, because you need to accept these people as having their own thoughts and emotions and feelings towards you, and it doesn't matter what they say. You need to just stop denying yourself, stop denying your truth, stop denying what it is that you want to do, and don't worry about, again, stop worrying about what other people have to say, because, surrendering to stress. This is take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So again, meditation, definitely. Like, it's telling you, you need to give to yourself. It's time for you to start giving yourself some energy instead of taking everybody else's energy. When you're listening to all these naysayers, you're taking on what they think. They're projecting their feelings onto you. So that's constantly going on in your mind. So when you can release that and not have to, stop denying who you are and worrying about what everybody else thinks, and stop taking on everybody else's energy and just be yourself. Come to center. Listen to who you are, trust what you have to say, what you think, and don't worry about, I keep hearing it, I don't know why, don't worry about what everybody else has to think. Okay, pile number 3, that was actually a pretty decent read. I didn't get all like anxiety or anything, but I really feel that you're being guided, and your angels are there, they're watching you, they're guiding you in the right direction. You just need to trust and go within. And follow the steps that there's being shown to. Maybe you're being shown, like in your YouTube videos, like all these different videos on how to, I don't know, awaken your goddess within, or awaken your spirit guides, or trusting, like whatever these signs are that are coming to you. Go ahead and click on the link. Like, go ahead and click on it. See what comes up. You will be surprised at how something falls into your life just when you need it, and you would never even have expected it. But that's your angels and your guides bringing you what you need so that you can get into your own center and be yourself and listen to you. Okay, pile number 3, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe to my channel, comment below, it'd be great. So I look forward to reading for you again. You guys take care. Bye.